Last week in StarCitizen was one of steady progress and thematic celebration as Cloud Imperium Games pushed Alpha 4.2 PTU ever closer to release while rolling out a series of engaging events and updates, including the long-anticipated return of Alien Week. Welcome to Last Week in StarCitizen. So the week began with a traditional This Week in StarCitizen post on Monday, June the 9th, setting the tone for the anticipation of the upcoming 4.2 Stormbreaker patch, now nearing the finish line. This coincides with the return of Alien Week, set to begin on Thursday, inviting players across the verse to celebrate distinct cultures, languages, and questionable culinary traditions of the Xi'ans, Terravins, and Banu. In true festive spirits here, citizens were encouraged to participate with friends and Suli, embracing the galactic holiday's color and uniqueness. On the development front, players were also invited to a new episode of StarCitizen Live, where developer Richard Towler, Mattia Monticelli, and Yogi Clad took questions directly from Spectrum regarding the vehicle flight and balance. While the episode offered limited new revelation, it underscores CIG's commitment to transparency on core systems like flight behavior. On the technical side, patch 13 for 4.2 arrived with critical improvements. These include location and visual polish for Stormbreaker and ASD areas, health state indicators for Valakar eggs, spline navigation adjustments for shuttles, and meaningful optimizations to server performance. Efforts to stabilize density management continued, aiming to reduce item clutter from NPCs. Rain effects were also tweaked, focusing on visual balance to improve camera clarity and reduce particle overload during heavy storms. June the 10th brought patch 14th, introducing a one-way freight elevator at Lazarus to aid logistical gameplay around the Apex Velakar site. Ground combat areas like the arenas saw traditional polish here, and notable tweaks include the reduction of excessive turbulence for the Polaris when on the ground and the long-missing C8 passes armor damage reduction modifier, which was finally added. Substantial backend work was also done here, especially regarding spawn closet logic, which now resets more intelligently to keep the numbers of AI manageable, and server performance again received optimization work. On Wednesday, June the 11th, patch 14th opened to all backers here, and with that focused on FPS missions here, which were re-enabled in the standard system. So I guess that in the PTU they were disabled, but they put them back. The polish pass on Stormbreaker and ASD locations continued, with lighting, performance, and level of detail optimizations being the primary focus. Egg viability time was reduced to 15 minutes, presumably to improve pacing and balance for collection activities. Items such as Valakar pearls also received gameplay tuning, notably with adjustment to weight and dampering to prevent them from rolling away unrealistically. Improvements to spawn closet efficiency continued as well. By Thursday, June the 12th, patch 15 expanded on these themes. It re-emphasized visual and functional upgrades to the ASD locations, particularly freight elevators and external proxies at space stations and landing zones. Groundwork on rain visuals proceeded with more particle reduction and clarity tuning. One prominent vehicle update included an overhaul of the Polaris front turret angle constraint to prevent clipping, while the core team refined performance across both global systems and storm-breaking specific areas. Traffic systems at Area 18 were optimized by shifting CPU load to GPU, and 3D Comms Visual received another polish pass. Thursday also marked the long-awaited reveal of the Esperia Prowler utility in a special behind-the-ships feature. This new variant reimagines the original Terravin stealth dropship with additional cargo capacity and enhanced onboard weaponry. While retaining the elegant and organic design language of its predecessor, the Utility Edition aims to serve players seeking a more functionally versatile craft. It launched directly into the PTU and became available for purchase at $300 with fresh money. Though StarCitizen Live also aired on Thursday, its content centered around vehicle flight and balance offered little that hadn't been covered in previous segments, suggesting that the focus remains more on community engagements than breaking news. We learned that master modes will eventually change as the team are working on a new flight model once again. There's been quite a few flight models in StarCitizen, right? But eventually I guess that they will pinpoint the right one. Finally, Friday, June the 13th, the developers continued with their steady PTU cadence with a follow-up version, this is patch 15, which was the first release candidate for 4.2. Attention was tuned to refining performance at the ASD facility, implementing changes with the LODs and visual fidelity. Ground vehicle scanning was standardized to align better with the ship scans, introducing uniform signal quality ranges from poor to excellent. On the technical end, server frame time received another round of optimization. Terrain physicalization was also made more efficient, and water reflections were slightly dimmed to reduce jarring visual flashes. Perhaps most exciting for collectors on long-term economy watchers here, the datapad was updated with new harvestable items, so these are going to be persisting. Now, these include fauna-related components such as, for example, Copion horns, marrow gems, rentadongs, Amiyoshi plague samples, but also Valakar fangs in all forms out there, as well as Valakar skin and chitin. Also added were new item types like flight blades and also bomb racks, indicating upcoming functionality or new mission opportunities. So to summarize here, I would say that the week was a vivid blend of lore celebration, gameplay iteration, and future-forward content introduction. With Alien Week festivities on the way and the Prowler utility expanding Xperia's influence, the lead-up to 4.2's full release is shaping up to be quite vibrant and also well-rounded, and it's going to be full of optimization. I am quite confident here that we are going to get quite a stable experience with Alpha 4.2. Anyway, that's pretty much it from last week. Are you excited for 4.2, or do you wish perhaps it had more features? I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section down below. We have a giveaway this month. I'm giving away a Mirai Guardian MX. All you have to do is to comment and subscribe to any videos posted this month. 10 entries will be added for people who do that. 10 additional entries via Gleam, link in the pinned comment down there. Automatic entries for Patreon and YouTube members is the least I can do for you guys who support the channel. Thank you so much, by the way. And big shout out to Dr. from Shadow Rise, Dokar Tarcisius, Doki2 Docker, and Zero Crusher. I have been Irad. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.